living a life of crime, lies, deceit, disloyalty. Fake niggas fucked up the streets with all this poison. Anything pop off, motherfuckers recording it. Broke bitches choicing. Damn, my mama warned me. Damn, I should've listened.
And I respect that. It is what it is. But Kite got a phone call from the Terry, and I was present. I charges.
This is D. I was in.
Alright, so y'all see you tomorrow. Rain or shine? You said they're gonna come to work.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
You're gonna be sitting there, you want the food that we send though. I think I want, man. Alright. I feel people not gonna eat so they come. Right.
Eligio Bishop was just found guilty on all charges. So that's that. And I understand is right now a lot of people are gonna be really happy. And I respect that. I respect that. He's like my little brother. He's like my little brother. And to me, and I want to tell you guys something, okay? Who's ever on this live, I want to tell you guys something that wasn't admitted into evidence, okay? And this is me personally. I had some evidence. I had some evidence that would help show that he was innocent. And that is, I was there at my house in Puerto Rico. Share this live, everybody. Share this live. I'm about to tell you what I know. I'm about to tell you what I know. And that is that right a few days before Eligio got charged with the rape, I was at my house in Puerto Rico. As you guys know, it was the same house that Eligio had come to look for a baby Eliana, where he peeked in the window. It was me, Kite, Liz, Talib, and some others. Kite got a phone call in the backyard under the mango tree. He answered it on speakerphone. I was there. Liz was there. Talib was there. Okay? He got a call from Thierry a few days before the charges came out. He got a call from Thierry, and she was on speakerphone. So I heard, Talib heard, and Liz heard. Now I know Kite and Liz are on the side of Thierry, and I respect that. It is what it is. But Kite got a phone call from Thierry, and I was present. I heard it. I heard everything. Okay? And Thierry said, hey, can you help me with this nature boy thing? The man, he's out of control. He's power hungry. I need to do something. Hello, welcome to the room. Okay, Liz, I see you in here. Regardless of our feelings, we know what we heard, right? I was there, present for that phone call that Kite received a few days before the charges got put on him. And that was Thierry had called Kite on the phone. He put it on speaker, I heard. Thierry was saying, something needs to be done to stop this guy. We need to do something. Will you stand behind me? I need to figure out a way to put this guy away. Will you stand behind me and say that you saw this, this, and this? And Kite had said something along the lines of, And, you know, I want to support you, but I don't think I can get on board with that. And that was that. So I know that this girl was pre-planning on what she could do, what would be the big thing she could do to put Eligio away. And so I feel, and you know, and I had gone to the attorney, Eligio's attorney, about this. Well, I notified the wives, and they notified him, and it was already too late into the process when I finally said something, because I wanted to help. I wanted to be of assistance. Okay. I'll let you up here. Hold on. Is it working? Right there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just want. What? When was this?
Okay, so this was, I don't know the date, but it was when we were at the house, and Kite had gotten the call from Natiri. I think we were in the backyard. I think you were present, but I know it was me and Talib, because I'd asked Talib later, hey, do you remember this? And he said yes, and he told me exactly what was said. So I was like, oh, okay. He had received a call from Natiri right before the rape charges had gotten accused, and she had said to him, you know, something needs to be done about this guy. I'm trying. Will you get behind me? I need to do something about this guy. We need to do something and bring him to an end. Will you stand behind me? And Kite had said, you know, hey, you know, I support you. You know, I love you, but I don't know if I want to be involved in that. And that's the only portion I heard. So, were you there? Were you sitting under the mango tree with us?
Our room was right there by the mango tree.
Yeah.
And
Your door.
I'm pretty sure if I would have heard Janae call and say that, I would have heard that. And I'm gonna say I didn't hear a shit like that.
Okay.
I didn't hear nothing like that, Khajjah. So no, I don't. That's not true. That's not true. No.
Is Kite there? Because I know that he was present.
He's not here yet. He on his way home from work, but I can stay live with you until he can speak for himself.
Yeah. And I mean, it's neither.
And we was on phone calls we was on phone calls with Janae privately without nobody, like in our own little room in Puerto Rico. And no.
I mean, I was there for that phone call, and Talib was there too, because even, you know, a year later when it had popped into my mind, and I said, hey Talib, don't you remember that time that she called Kite? Okay. All right.
He on his way home.
All right. Because I had even gone, you know, to the wives a couple months ago, and I said, hey, I don't know if this can help now, but I remember, you know, overhearing this phone call portion, and you know, and I remembered exactly kind of, you know, where we were. You know, I knew Talib was there. You were there, but maybe you were in the fact room.
That him, Khajjah, come on now, stop defending this man. He did it. He's guilty. He's guilty. Khajjah.
He is guilty now, because they've said he's guilty. So I hear you on that.
No, it's not.
However,
they said he's guilty. He is guilty. He is.
But he's
of
not.
Rape. Of rape.
He's not
Guilty.
He is legally guilty. You're right.
And Janae,
he is legally.
I can call Janae. She did not say that, bro.
No, I don't want to talk to Janae. I already saw her today. I don't need to talk to no Janae, man.
That's
but I'm saying is that, like, I'm just saying that phone call did happen. I recall it. Talib recalls it, because what I was saying was that a few months ago, we were just talking about the case or whatever, and I said, hey, Talib, do you remember that time? When was that phone call? Do you remember that time that Janae had called Kite? And immediately he said, yeah, I remember. She asked him to, back her up. And he said, he was like, no,
Hello,
I ain't going down like that. You know what I mean?
babe.
And
I can barely hear.
that's all.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
No, I can. Like it's low, super low.
Cause I'm calling on the
Hold
laptop.
on.
Okay. I'm trying to call him right now, and cause I'm on live on my phone, so I'm trying to call him on my laptop. He told me to hold on, cause cause I don't remember that shit. I don't remember that shit.
I thought maybe you were there. Like I thought maybe you were there in the apartment, but I don't remember exactly. But that phone call and the thing I'm saying, that definitely happened. So I know.
Let me tell y'all something. Everybody in my in this live in the chat saying he didn't rape her. Let me educate y'all. I ain't even gonna say be scornful and call no names. Let me educate y'all. Once, hold on. Let me go on the next one. Once a woman says
I
no,
agree.
and you continue to penetrate her, that is rape. I don't care how sweet it was. I don't care how slow, how sensual. He did it. If you say no or you don't give your consent, that is rape.
Okay, what if a woman says no, but then she decides that no, she is, and she says okay and all right.
If
Like,
she,
I mean, when you say no and you say yes, why is it still a
if
no?
some,
But why, if a
if
woman says
somebody says
yes and then
no,
at any
if
point she
somebody says no, you
decides
should
no, then
stop.
it's
You
no.
stop.
But why can she say no and then change her mind to yes, but there's still a no? Like, it's just the law is just so, like, I mean, how come yes can turn into a no, but a no cannot legally turn into a yes? I think that there's some flaws in the way that the legal process works as far as that. What is no turned into a yes versus yes turned into a no?
It's no. It's no. Just to be safe, you would really have to be slow to keep going after somebody says no, even if they say yes. After, if they change their mind. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
No, still low.
Hold on. Let me see something.
I think it's the iPad, probably.
I'm on the laptop.
Oh, damn, I don't know.
Is it super low? Like, can you hear me at all?
When I tell you it's like low, it's like slow low.
Okay, hold on. I'm finna
And I got something important. Like I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, babe, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to call him. He said he can't hear me on here. I got a iPad because I want him to know, like. All his defenders are really shook. Really shook. And cause I want you to know, like, you can do better. You can do better than this. You can do better than this.
I can do better than recalling what I know happened and just talking about it. I mean, there's no doing better or not. Like, I mean, regardless of how we feel, how anybody feels, and that's our right. That's your right. I understand from a woman's perspective, no means no. I understand that. What I'm talking about is that the timeline of things that happened was sketchy. I remember the call. I remember I was in the backyard on the concrete right by your guys' apartment. I remember Kite getting the call. I remember hearing Janae. I remember her asking him if he would support her and him saying, like, I support you, but I don't want to get involved in this. I remember that. And I know that Kite remembers it if I remember it. And Talib remembers it.
Of course,
Exactly.
Talib gonna say he remember that, bro. Come on, Talib is sick himself. Let's be real. Talib, of course, you said that Talib told you that when you was getting that, when you got sexually assaulted by that Hollywood producer or whatever he was. Talib told you, well, did you tell him no? What kind of sick bastard would say that to
You know
a
what?
woman? What kind of sick
That was
bastard would say
the
that to a
question.
woman?
The
You
question
was
that
right to be
asked,
angry. No,
did
you
I
was
tell
right to
him
be angry about what happened to you. You got sexually assaulted. You got violated. You was right to be angry. He told you don't be angry. He told you to call the person who raped you. He told you to call that person and talk to him.
I did call him. And he was shocked. He said, "Why?
Bro,
You know,
no. I'm tired of people like you, Khajjah. I'm tired of people like you defending stuff like this. We got daughters, bro. This stuff is not okay.
Bro,
this stuff is not okay, bro. Stop defending people like that.
Daughters to
And then
say
you ain't in the black community. It's happening a lot in the black community. You're not even in the black community. And you trying to defend people like that and put people like that into the black community, bro. What's wrong with you?
Scream.
You trying to put people like that back into our community. That's our community.
Talib said, "Did you ever, Liz? You can stop screaming. We understand."
No, because I'm passionate about it. It happened to me. It happened to you. You know people who it happened to.
Stop.
You can't defend people like that, bro.
Screaming. Liz, please let me talk.
Pissing me off. You pissing me off, Khajjah.
Stop
me off.
Stop screaming, please. All I'm saying.
You trying to put people like that back into our community.
Being disrespectful.
Who got to be a black woman?
Would you keep raping a woman if she's telling you to stop right now? Would you keep raping a woman if she's asking to stop and give her a second to talk? Thank you. All I'm saying is that Talib said, "Did you tell the guy no?" And I go, "See, you won't let me. You won't let me talk."
If you think
Is that like Eligio? He's just gonna keep fucking.
Kendra told her story.
Why are you screaming?
Let me talk. Velvet told her story. Even if you think Janae is lying.
What I'm trying to say, a similar incident did happen to me. And I told Talib that it was bothering me that whole time. And Talib said, "Did you ever tell the guy no? That you didn't want it? That it was hurting you?" And the answer was no. I didn't tell him at that time. And Talib says, "Well, you know, how do you know he wouldn't stop? Why don't you tell him?" So you know what I did? I called the man. I called that man. And I said, "You know, when we had, you know, our interaction, and you know, you were doing this to me anally and this and that." I said, "It hurt. I didn't want to do it." And he was like, he got choked up in tears. And he said, "Why didn't you tell me?" And we had a long discussion after that, to the point where he came to the understanding that I wasn't enjoying myself. And my lack of mentioning it was what encouraged him to move forward and keep going, because he didn't know I wasn't enjoying myself, but I wasn't. So I just kept going forward with it. Now, what Liz is screaming about, I understand. She's, you know, she's very invested in, her husband was a member of that and he was abused, you know, or supposedly. So what I'm saying is that I overheard that conversation, and regardless of, you know, regardless of whether Kite Denedrix is willing to admit to that conversation, because I know I heard it 100%. When I asked my partner if he had heard that conversation, because I thought he was present, he had told, and I didn't say anything about it. Immediately he came back and was like, yeah, I remember. She said, you know, "Will you stand up for me if I say this?" And Kite said, "No, you know, I ain't really trying to get involved like that, but I, you know, I do support you." And that was the gist of the phone call. That's all I can say. And so I know that phone call happened because I was there, and Talib knows it. Now, whether or not Kite would want to go against his wife and say that that phone call happened when she's clearly very passionate about it is one thing. But I know what I heard, and I know I'm being truthful, so that's that. Um, so anyway, so yeah, so I just got, the word of his guilty on all charges, and I was feeling sad about that because, I do support my friend. And to me, based on things that I know behind the scenes and things I know of him, is I don't feel that this is a fair judgment, but I have to respect it because, on the proof that the jury did hear, on the evidence the jury heard, is Eligio did admit to her saying no. And as women, we know, no, no, no. He knows that phone call happened. We all know the phone call happened. So it is what it is. But if my wife was so passionate about it, I also wouldn't, I wouldn't go against her when she's screaming and so angry at this. And I know you support Janae, and I respect that and I understand it. So it is what it is. And I'm just saddened. I'm just saddened that this happened. And I just think it's a shame that, this is just taken a precipice, just like many potential strong black men that could have been leaders in the community. The black men, the leaders that everybody yearns for, that everybody desires, that everybody says that the white man destroys and takes away. Why can't we get any good black leaders? Because of things like this, because they locked them up, because they put false charges against them. They lock up our black leaders. Look at Malachi York. Okay, which also happened in Georgia here. And I'm compassionate too. I'm compassionate for black men that have been wrongly accused so that the system can take them out of the equation, so that they can't deliver the important information to the people that would potentially benefit from it. If we look at the foundation of what Eligio said, not all this slapping shit, not all this violent weirdo shit that happened once he started drinking, okay? And that's what it was. The man has an alcohol problem, and once he drinks, that's it, okay? But the point was that he had a collection of good information. And y'all people know that he organized it and distributed it and explained it in a way that was well taken, that we could all understand, white, black, whatever. And this is going along in the direction of every single strong black male leader that had the potential to be something really great for our world, for our community. And I'm not even black. And you see, I want success. I want success for the brown people, for everybody. Everybody is willing to take this information the foundation is we should go to the tropical areas. We should commune with the nature, barefoot and natural. We should eat as much natural, homegrown food. Beautiful message. That's all you need. We are all tropical people, And no matter how light or how dark our skin are, we're all humans, and it's all, the tropics is conducive to our health. So, you know, he said keep the knowledge. Eligio said to keep the knowledge. Okay, well, I personally, my partner personally, people that are here with me personally, we know. And we are not just keeping the knowledge, we are living the knowledge. So where Eligio left off with his message, I can say that I and the people with me in Puerto Rico and in the tropics and the people that know and are living his message, we can keep it true. And we can continue that on. And I hope that one day we'll have more strong leadership and that this won't be an issue. That they won't try to put him in prison. Whoever it is, if they won't put him in prison. Okay? And to whatever, I'm not even going to read the comments. I'm so stressed out right now. And to Liz, I apologize that I upset you by saying this, but it's the truth. And whatever Kite is saying now, if he's saying that that phone call never happened, you're not telling the truth, Kite. You know it. Swear on Allah, you are not telling the truth. You better tell the truth. At least tell the truth. You got that phone call. You know that girl said that to you, asked you to take him down, and you politely declined. You know that, Kite. You know that. Maybe Liz doesn't know that, and you're saying it that it didn't happen because you don't want to upset your wife, and that's fine. I mean, it's not really being a strong leader for your family by not telling the truth, but I respect it, whatever. I wouldn't want her mad at me either because you know. Anyway, I love you guys. I forgive you. I love myself.
Hey yo, if you enjoy this content, please support the channel at... And oh yeah, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms, especially Rumble, because I can put content on there that I can't put on YouTube. So please support that. I will put my beacon link in the description box. That way you can follow me on all social media, Discord, Facebook, Twitter, wherever. You can follow me wherever. Please support the movement. CV Killer forever.